Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Been wondering just what you mean to me. Oh, Christmas tree. Honestly.
Good morning, guys. It's Kristen. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday, December 7th. It is 7:15 a.m. and this kicks off my finals week in my life vlog. So I thought it would be fun, not necessarily fun because this week is going to be terrible, but I thought you guys would like to see what finals week is like in physical therapy school, so I just figured why not, let's vlog. So I have two finals today. My gross anatomy final is at 9. And my applied anatomy final is at 1. They're really similar, like the content is kind of the same, but one is more straightforward and one is more applying it to patients, which is kind of nice because you can study for both of them at the same time. So I have about 2 hours to my final, so I'm going to put a little bit of makeup on, and I dressed kind of cute today. That's a tip I have for you guys. Look nice on test days, even if you're taking your tests at home like me. We're taking all of our finals on lockdown browsers with the little webcam recording you, just like taking the exam in class. So I recommend still getting ready for the finals if you are taking it in person. It just helps me focus more. So I'm gonna do that and eat a nice healthy breakfast, review a little bit, and then take my final at 9. So yeah, just gonna put on a little bit of my Dream Fresh BB cream. I wear this like every day. I'm really nervous for my two finals today, honestly. They're the ones that I've studied the most for, and we've learned so much in anatomy this semester. Obviously, we've done the whole appendicular skeleton. If you don't know what that is, that basically means everything except the core trunk of the body. So it was a lot studying for the final, and while I did retain the big concepts, I kind of had to reteach myself all of the muscles, nerves, all of those little tiny things that are tiny but really, really important. So I think once this final's over, I'm going to feel a lot better, just because I'm not sure if it's going to be my hardest one, because it could be really easy. It could be just very basic concepts, or it could be very small, nitpicky concepts, and it could be really, really hard. But this is the one I'm most excited to get out of the way. I'm glad that it is first. And then tomorrow I have health promotion at 9, so right after I finish my second exam today, it's going to be right up and at 'em studying for the one Tuesday. And then I have 2 on Wednesday, and then my last one is Thursday morning, so I'll be vlogging up until Thursday, yay! And lastly, I'm going in with my Benefit 3D brow tones, and then putting on a little bit of mascara. A very simple, natural look. This is usually what I do if I just like am home for the day, not really going anywhere. Alright, so now that I am ready, I'm going to go downstairs and make some breakfast and just kind of flip through my notes one last time, and then just kind of relax and chill until my test at 9, maybe take Teddy for a walk. So I'll update you guys after my exam. Wish me luck! So I submitted my exam. Overall, I would say that it went really well. I knew all of my muscle cards, which I was studying so hard for the past few weeks, so that was really exciting. Of course, there were a few questions that I kind of was like, what the heck, when did we talk about this? But overall, I think it went well, and I'm really hoping that I'm able to keep my A in that class. So now I'm going to take a little break, maybe edit this vlog up until this point, and then I have my applied anatomy test at 1. Sorry, you can definitely hear bubbles right now. If you don't know, I have a pet bird, and he's always really loud. Hey guys, so it's about an hour later. I just took my dog Teddy on a 1-mile walk around my neighborhood. So now I'm feeling nice and energized and refreshed and ready to go. So I'm just going to do some kind of light passive studying while I watch some Hulu. I just started This Is Us, and I'm obsessed with it. Finals week was definitely the worst week to start a new show, but no regrets because it's a really good show. So I'm just going to do that for a little bit as I flip through my study guides. Luckily, there was no new material since our last test in this class, so the 3 study guides I already had from exams 1, 2, and 3 are sufficient. So just going to kind of do that, make sure I know it well, and I'll update you guys in a little bit. 45 minutes till I have my applied anatomy exam, and honestly, I just want to get it over with. I feel pretty prepared, and I feel like anything more I do will just make myself more anxious. So excited for this exam to be over with, because as soon as I finish, I'm going to have to cram for my one tomorrow morning, because that got kind of pushed to the back burner as a result of my 2 anatomy tests today. So I guess I'm gonna go now, and I'll see you guys after my test. So I am done with final number 2. I think it went pretty well. We don't have our grades back yet, but I'm sure I'll be getting them back like throughout this week. So as they come available, I will announce them to you. But I have my yoga mat set up. I don't know if you can tell, and I'm gonna do like a 20-30 minute yoga flow. If you don't know, I watch Yoga with Adrienne on YouTube, and I just kind of set it up on my desk and then do some yoga. I love yoga. I love how it makes me feel. And I wanted to do something kind of active today before I start studying again, but I didn't want to do a complete workout because I am pretty tired, but I just thought this would be a good thing to get my mind nice and refreshed. So we're going to do that, and then afterwards maybe go to Dunkin' Donuts and get a nice coffee, and then get back working. Thank you. Have a good day. Coffees have been secured. I also got my little brother one because he let me borrow his car, so that was very nice of him. If you didn't know, I'm currently at home because our classes went online after Thanksgiving, and I go to school in Georgia, but I live in Pennsylvania, so I'm just staying home for my finals through the new year, so I'm carless, hence why I had to borrow his car. But anyways, it is about 3:15 now. I'm feeling really refreshed, honestly, especially once I get this caffeine in me. We're about to be really productive, so we'll probably eat dinner at around 6:30, so that leaves me 3 hours to really focus on my exam tomorrow morning, and then I'm hoping to feel pretty good about it after that, and then hopefully I can look over a little bit of stuff for my exam that is Wednesday morning, leadership. That's kind of like a weird final because it's an oral final, and we're going to be in like a Zoom room, and they just like ask you a bunch of questions, and you just like say it on the spot. So I'm trying not to underestimate it, but at the same time, I'm like, I feel like I can put together some words of things that we learned and make it sound pretty knowledgeable. So we'll see. Currently is about 6 o'clock, about to go eat some yummy salmon with my family for dinner, and then honestly just study a few more hours after that. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here for the night, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. Today is Tuesday, finals day 2. Me and Teddy are feeling extra tired this morning. Just poured myself some iced coffee. I'm going to just flip through my notes one more time before I have my exam at 9. Overall, I'm feeling pretty good about it. This test always has a lot of like short essay questions, which honestly I preferred multiple choice because you can kind of just put down everything you know, and that's that. No tricks or anything. So yeah, I'm going to study for a little bit and then probably make some breakfast. So let's go. I just had some yummy oatmeal, and it is about 8:30, so I have 30 minutes till my exam. So until then, I'm just going to kind of relax, scroll on my phone, try to not think about my test or anything, but I'll talk to you guys after. Bye. Hello, Dad. What's up? I just finished my final, made some popcorn because I was hungry, and you guys, that literally took me almost the full 2 hours because it was a lot of like writing short essays and like reading through cases and stuff, but I think it went pretty well. You never really know how she's going to grade it, but overall I think it went well. I do have a doctor's appointment at 3:30, so I have about 4.5 hours until that, so I think I'm going to relax for a bit and then start going, because tomorrow morning I have my leadership oral final and my research final, which I prepared for those both a good amount last week because I knew I'd be feeling dead by now, but I still definitely need to study a little bit. So I'm gonna rest and then do that. And also, look how cute my living room looks. Very festive, and I'm obsessed. So I decided to go ahead and make the thumbnail for this week's video because I had enough from yesterday. So basically what I do is I use Canva, and they have a YouTube thumbnail size template, and then I just either take pictures, like this is a picture, this is a cute pic I just had on my phone, and then these two I just screenshotted within iMovie and put in from the footage I took yesterday. So then I just download that, airdrop it to my phone, put a filter on it, use the app Fonto to put some text on it, and that is basically all that I do. Thought you guys might want to see that. So I went ahead and put on some real clothes because I took that test in my pajamas, which is very contradictory to what I said yesterday about getting ready for exams to help you focus, but I just was so exhausted this morning. I just threw on a sweatshirt and that was that, but I got ready because I have to go to the allergist in about 3 hours. I have to leave. So I'm at my desk. I'm going to study for my leadership oral final for 50 minutes to 25-minute Pomodoro sessions, and then for about 2 hours or so up until I have to leave, I'm going to study for research using my study guide that I made. So I'm just going to do that until it's time for me to go. If you didn't know, I do get allergy shots, so that's why I have to go to the allergist. I luckily was able to get my vials sent from Georgia to here so I can still keep up with them while I'm home and everything, which is nice, but also sucks because it's finals week and I have to go get 3 needles injected into my arm. But I can bring notes and like study stuff while I'm there, so not the end of the world. And honestly, it'll be nice to leave the house because I've been home for 2 weeks and I've left the house probably as many times as I can count on one hand, which is really sad, but COVID is still a thing, so stay safe, people. Alright, let's study. And if you are curious about my outfit, my cardigan is from American Eagle. It's really old. I found it in my closet here because I just have a lot of random high school clothes here, but I like it. This tank I showed in my last video I got on Black Friday from Vivacious Fashion, and I love it. And then these jeans I also got on Black Friday from Levi's, and I'll probably just wear like white sneakers, but that's the look. So I'm currently on my 5-minute break. I went through my study guide and I know like all the definitions and formulas on here, so I was just on my laptop going over the old quizzes and stuff that we took, and now I'm going to be going over all of our in-class activities because we do a lot of practice in class, but after that it should be about time for me to go to my appointment. So I just passed out at the allergist and I have no idea why that happened. I have probably gotten like 40 or 50 allergy shots in my life, and I have not once passed out, but all of a sudden I just got really lightheaded during it, and yeah, so that was about 40 minutes ago. They like had me lay down, and then I had to wait my allotted 30-minute time after they finally gave me the 3rd shot because the incident happened in between the 2nd and the 3rd shot, so it kind of affected how long I wait and stuff. A guy just walked by. But there's a Starbucks on this road, so I'm gonna go get something with sugar in it because I still don't feel great, honestly, so let's go get some sugar in me. I'm finally home from the allergist after that experience, and it is about 6 o'clock. So that was quite a long break from studying that I was not anticipating at all. I thought it was going to be like an hour tops, not close to 3.5. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here for tonight because all I'm going to do is eat dinner and study. But my final tomorrow morning is at 8:30, so I'll update you guys in the morning. Bye! Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday morning. I have about 45 minutes until my leadership oral final, so I have my book out now. I'm just kind of flipping through one last time and sitting here talking to myself, practicing, explaining all of these things out loud because it's a lot harder, honestly, than just taking it in exam form. But it's nice that we have the questions in advance. And I'm just now starting this vlog, even though I've been up for a few hours, because I am so tired. I was up so late last night studying for my last 3 finals. I think I'm starting to hit my breaking point. I'm stressed, I'm tired, I'm grumpy. I am just so ready to be done. And I can't wait till this time tomorrow when I'm taking my very last exam. It's going to be the happiest time ever. But for now, we gotta get through this leadership final, so I'll talk to you guys after. Just finished my oral final. It went really well. So we were in groups of 5 on Zoom, and we each had one like initial question and one like follow-up question, so adding anything that the person might have missed in their initial question, if that makes sense. And I knew the answer to my question, and it contributed something to the other person's reply, so I'm really glad that that is out of the way now because I just get really nervous for presentations and competencies and stuff where you have to speak. I'd much rather just kind of sit down and take an exam, which lucky for me, I'll be doing at 1 o'clock. I have my research final. I honestly spent a ton of time doing that over Thanksgiving break, and it's kind of like learning a new language. Like once you know it, but I think I'm gonna flip through the textbook a few more times and make sure I have some definitions down, but other than that, I feel pretty prepared for it. So I might start looking over pharmacology because that exam is tomorrow morning. So yeah, it is currently 9:30, so I do have a good bit of time till my exam at 1. So talk to you guys soon. Guys, it is snowing outside. I'll insert a clip of it here, but that just put me in the best mood ever. I have about an hour to my test, so I'm going to make some lunch now and just kind of relax till then because I am really tired, but I'll update you guys after. Just finished my research final and I'm about to take a nap because it was 75 questions and each question had a ton of reading involved and I just was having trouble staying focused and it took me almost 2 hours. So honestly, not sure how that one went, but it's okay. I prepared my best and I usually end up doing better than I think I do because I always focus on the few questions I didn't know rather than all the ones that I did know. I did get my grade back from this morning though, and I got 100% on my oral final, so I made an A in leadership, which isn't that much of a big accomplishment, but I'm so excited about it. My first final grade of PT school. So I'm going to take a nap for about an hour from about 3 to 4 o'clock and then study for pharm. I'm doing really well in that class and it's a lot of stuff that I've learned like throughout college and high school just about like the body and the different diseases and stuff, and we haven't covered a ton since our last test, so I shouldn't have to study too much for that, but definitely just a few hours tonight because that is tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna take a nap and I'll talk to you guys after. Iced espresso with peppermint syrup and some mocha sauce in it, a DIY peppermint mocha. I relocated to my dining room to study because I'm so sick of sitting in my room. So we're going to drink this and work till dinner. It is about 4:30, so hopefully I can get a few hours of good studying in so I can get to sleep early tonight. Daddy, say hi. I really do not have it in me to study for this last exam. It is one of my favorite classes, which is nice because it makes it kind of interesting, but I'm very schooled out, and I know this vlog is probably getting very boring and very repetitive. So I'm sorry if you made it up to this point, thank you. I at least sat down and took out all my pharmacology notes, which is nice. And I've showed this in past videos, but I have this accordion folder where I keep all my notes for my classes, and once my classes are over and I'm just here chilling for a few weeks before I go back for next semester classes, I'm going to make like a whole binder with like DPT semester 1 materials, and I think I'm going to do that after every single semester and put like dividers in it just so I can keep all my material nice and organized because I know I'm going to be like wanting this information somewhere neat so I can reference it in the future. So just thought I would share that while I'm procrastinating studying. But I think I'm going to get started looking at the newer material because she said it is going to be focused on stuff that has not been tested yet, which is the hepatic, renal, cardiopulm, and emergency medicine material. So I'm going to at least try to feel good about that. So after dinner, I can just review the old stuff and get to sleep nice and early. Just been studying this study guide, and I didn't make it. My teacher actually did, and it's just kind of like the bare minimum, which is a good place to start, but as you can see, I was trying to just like add all the info on the sides, and it was getting really disorganized, so I went ahead and started a separate study guide on my iPad. This is for the kidneys. Look how cute it is. It just helps me to organize it this way. And I finally finished, so now I'm going to print this out and study this after dinner and then start working on old stuff. Good morning, guys. I've been up for a few hours. It is almost 9. My exam is about to open, but I'm just starting this vlog today now because I was so brain dead last night I could not focus, so I didn't get as much studying in as I had hoped. So I literally woke up at 5:45 this morning and just studied till now, but overall I'm feeling pretty good about my last final. I'm just so excited to get it over with because this week has been so long and so exhausting, and as soon as I submit this exam, I'm going to take a nap, edit this vlog, and then upload it for you guys. So I'm really excited for that, but for now, let's take the test and I'll talk to you guys after. So I am back, guys, and I am officially finished finals week. Finally, 6 exams later. This has been the longest, most exhausting week, I guess technically 2 weeks because I was studying all last week as well, of my life, but we're done now, and I can't believe first semester of physical therapy school is over. It really just flew by, and I have learned more this semester than I did all of college. Yeah, all of college. I am going to be filming a first semester reflection, and that should be up next week, maybe Thursday or Friday. So I hope you guys are excited to see that, and if you enjoyed, please be sure to subscribe down below and stick around and follow along with me on my journey in physical therapy school. So if you watched up until this point, thank you so much because I know this video was very long, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye, friends!